Hey, what's up guys? I'm back here with another TT02 episode. Today we're going to be assembling the TT02 Type SRX. This is the standard TT02 and it's practically toy grade with its plastic drive shaft, the suspension geometry, its extra slop. It has friction shocks, a plastic motor mount. It is a nice reliable car. It does have plastic drive cups and dog bones and all that, which do tend to pop out on the track. That being said, the tunability is not very good. So we've stepped up to the Type SRX, which pushes the Tamiya TT02 from entry-level hobby grade to, I don't know if it's professional or not, but it definitely has a lot of the professional-esque tuning ability. It does come with oil shocks. It comes with tie rods everywhere, so you can adjust your camber, you can adjust your toe in, you can adjust all sorts of good stuff. You do have adjustable rear suspension, so you can change your toe in, you can change your anti-squat. It does come with the oil shocks. They were pretty good. On this particular one, I had to sand the outside of the pistons to get them moving freely. You'll see that I just did it with a file, no big deal. Some of the differences of this car are, it comes with the oil-filled rear differential. This car comes with a spool in the front. It comes with double articulated front dog bones. It comes with aluminum rear dog bones. CVDs, actually, really nice CVDs. And when I built this car, I snagged the motor mount out of my TT02R, which I didn't realize was a special TT02R only piece of equipment. It's not available separately from those kits. It has countersink motor mounts, and all of the script on it is already set up for the 68-tooth spur gear. This car surprisingly came with just the plastic motor mount, which was a little bit of a disappointment. So that being said, I think that it's time to go ahead and build this TT02 SRX. I'm just gonna knock the whole thing out in time lapse. So follow along, check it out, and I'll have some commentary at the end. All right. Alright guys, I am on about to start step 22. I have ran into a couple of things that are a little bit of gripes for this car. One is that the car doesn't come with like the TT02R style motor mount. It just comes with a plastic motor mount, which I thought was a little bit strange. What I have is that the outdrives for the differentials have incredibly sharp edges. Like downright just burrs. What else do I have? The front diff outdrives have 3 holes in it. One of them is for the little spring clip to clip into, but it doesn't say in the instructions that it has 3 holes. It just says no attachment hole position. So when you're putting a spring in there, it's easy to not know that that you're putting it in the hole that the cross pin actually has to live in. So the front does have 3 holes in it. The pin goes through the 2 that line up, and the third one that doesn't line up is for the spring clip. So far it's been smooth sailing and everything is pretty going together pretty awesome. The suspension moves super freely and nicely, and I have ran into a couple of soft screws, so the hexes wanted to strip out of them. You'll notice in the time lapse that I stole the motor mount out of my TT02R, and that's when I noticed that the TT02R has a motor mount that has countersinks in it, and it is specifically marked up for the 68-tooth spur gear, which works out really well in this car. Unfortunately, I'm not able to get a separate TT02 on motor mount. So, you know, maybe keep an eye out for those in people's little parts bins and stuff for sale. So, because those are pretty awesome. Yeah, back to time lapse. Alright guys, I finished the assembly on this TT02 Type SRX from Tamiya. It definitely pushes the skill level for the TT02 from entry level to a mid or maybe even an advanced modeler. There's a ton of spacers, there's a ton of turnbuckles, and you know, it's a very, very nice car, but there's some stuff about it that would just be very difficult and time consuming for a newbie. That being said, you could do it. You just have to be very patient, pay close attention to the instructions, and if you have a set of calipers, so you can actually measure the thickness of all the spacers. This car had about 1 million spacers along with it. So it's very, very nice. The arms are very nice. They move very, very freely, which is a little different than the standard TT02. It's got much more steering throw than a standard TT02. It does come with metal dog bones and cups. In fact, the front dog bones are double jointed. The rear joints are aluminum, front joints are steel, and this thing has all those whiz-bang racing doodads. I was really surprised it didn't come with a metal motor mount, so I snagged the motor mount from my TT02R. It's not the same one that's available on the market, the aluminum ones. It's already mapped out for the different spur gear and different pinion gears. So if you have one of those are pretty nice. Those are a little bit hard to come by. Anyways, this definitely took the TT02 to the next level. So I'm looking forward to see how this thing performs. Make sure you hit that notifications bell and that thumbs up so that you are kept in the loop. So when I take this out and test it against the other cars, you don't miss that episode. And let me know in the comments what you guys think I should do about a body for this thing. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in. You guys have a good weekend. Be safe out there. Peace.